The next tool to look at is SQL. SQL stands for Structured Query Language. It lets one to access and manipulate the databases. SQL became a standard of American National Standard Institute (ANSI) in 1986 and of the International Organization of Standardization (ISO) in 1987. It's a domain-specific language used in programming and design for managing data held in a relational database management system. SQL is used to perform operations on the record stored in the database, such as updating the records, inserting new records, deleting unwanted records, creating records, creating the database tables, modifying the database tables, viewing the tables, etc. So what all SQL can do? SQL can execute queries against a database, can retrieve data from a database, can insert records in a database, can update the records in the database. So when the data was inserted into database and later we found that data has been modified, so we can update the records. We can delete the records from the database if it is no more required. We can create new databases using SQL. We can create new tables in a database. We can create stored procedures in the database, can create views in a database, can set permissions on tables, procedures, and views. So usually what happens is when we have enough data, and if the data is in the structured form, then the best way is to use it in the relational database management, relational database, and for managing it, we need a relational database management system. SQL is one of them. So when we are working for any data, the first process we need to do is create a database, and under this database we can create multiple tables, each table pertaining to a particular situation, a particular set of data, and there can be interrelation between the tables. So we can create new tables, we can create procedures that can be stored in and used to connect the tables in a logical manner, and then we can create a view. That means from the big data, whatever is the data of interest can be retrieved and made available for the viewer. So it can be used for views, and at the same time we make sure that it is highly secure. So permissions are required to create a table or to use a procedure or view anything. So all these operations are performed by SQL. So SQL, yeah, it can have a table. The table is a structured one, and we can manage this structured table through queries, and we have a proper language for that, and database that stores the data into the memory. So that's overview about the SQL.